They say, oh my God, I see the way you shine. Take your hand, my dear, and place them both in mine. You know you stopped me dead while I was passing by. And now I beg to see you dance just one more time. Ooh, I see you every time. And oh my, I like your style. You make me wanna cry. And now I beg to see you dance just one more time. So they say, dance for me, dance for me, dance for me, oh. I never seen anybody do the things you do before. They say, move for me, move for me, move for me, eh. And when you're done, I'll make you do it all again. I said, oh my God, I see you walking by. Take my hands, my dear, and look me in my eyes. Just like a monkey, I've been dancing my whole life. But you just beg to see me dance just one more time. Ooh, I see you every time. And oh my, I like your style. You make me wanna cry. And now I beg to see you dance just one more time. So they say, dance for me, dance for me, dance for me, oh. I never seen anybody do the things you do before. They say, move for me, move for me, move for me, eh. And when you're done, I'll make you do it all again. They say, dance for me, dance for me, dance for me, oh. I never seen anybody do the things you do before. They say, move for me, move for me, move for me, eh. And when you're done, I'll make you do it all again. Dance for me, dance for me, dance for me, oh. I never seen anybody do the things you do before. They say, move for me, move for me, move for me, eh. And when you're done, I'll make you do it all again. They say, dance for me, dance for me, dance for me, oh. I never seen anybody do the things you do before. They say, move for me, move for me, move for me, eh. And when you're done, I'll make you do it all again.
I don't wanna go, but baby, we both know this is not our time. It's time to say goodbye until we meet again. 'Cause this is not the end. It will come a day when we will find a way. Violins playing and the angels crying. When the stars align, then I'll be there. No, I don't care about the moon, 'cause all I want is to be loved. And all I care about is you. It's stuck on me like a tattoo. No, I don't care about the pain. I want through fire and through rain, just to get closer to you. It's stuck on me like a tattoo. I'm letting my head down. I'm taking it cool. It got my heart in your head. Don't lose it, my friend. It's all that I got. Violins playing and the angels crying. When the stars align, then I'll be there. No, I don't care about the moon, 'cause all I want is to be loved. And all I care about is you. just to be loved, and all I care about is you. It's stuck on me like a tattoo. I don't care about the pain. I want your fire like the rain, just to get closer to you. It's stuck on me like a tattoo. All I care about is love. All I care about is love. You're stuck on me like a tattoo.
For a while there it was rough, but lately I've been doing better than the last 4 cold Decembers I recall. And I see my family every month. I found a girl my parents love. She'll come and stay the night, and I think I might have it all. And I thank God every day for the girl He sent my way. But I know the things He gives me, He can take away. And I hold you every night, and that's a feeling I wanna get used to. But there's no man as terrified as the man who stands to lose you. Oh, I hope I don't lose you. Please stay. I want you, I need you, oh God. Don't take these beautiful things that I've got. Please stay. I want you, I need you, oh God. Don't take these beautiful things that I've got. Please don't take. I found my mind, I'm feeling sane. It's been a while, but I'm finding my faith. If everything's good and it's great, why do I sit and wait till it's gone? Oh, I tell you, I know I've got enough. I've got peace and I've got love, but I'm up at night thinking I just might lose it all. Please stay. I want you, I need you, oh God. Don't take these beautiful things that I've got. Please stay. I want you, I need you, oh God. I need these beautiful things that I've got.
I wanna get numb and forget where I'm from. Cause looking in your eyes, like looking at the sun. I feel like you're the moon, I feel like I'm the one. I wanna get numb, 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 numb. I wanna get numb and forget where I'm from. Cause looking in your eyes, like looking at the sun. I feel like you're the moon, I feel like I'm the one. I wanna get numb, 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 numb. Wanna get numb, go crazy, wanna wild out. Cause lady, life's so short but amazing. Late night party in the basement, hotel lobby and I'm wasted. Just reached into my savings, I'll do it too if you take it. Yeah, life's only what you make it. I wanna get numb and forget where I'm from. Cause looking in your eyes, like looking at the sun. I feel like you're the moon, I feel like I'm the one. I wanna get numb, 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 numb. I just wanna get lost tonight and dance with you. I just wanna get way too high, let's set the mood. You're my fantasy, yeah. I don't wanna fall asleep, yeah. There's nothing in this world I'd rather do. I wanna forget where I'm from. Cause looking at your eyes, like looking at the sun. I feel like you're the moon, I feel like I'm the one. I wanna get numb, 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 numb. I wanna get numb and forget where I'm from. Cause looking at your eyes, like looking at the sun. I feel like you're the moon, I feel like I'm the one. I wanna get numb, 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 numb. I wanna get numb, 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 numb.
Deep in the night, when the stars softly gleam and your shade is moonlit. When I follow my heart, it whispering winds like a giving movie. We made mistakes, but we learn from the dance, so we grooving on. We end up with fog on the windows, we're having fun. Write our names on them, I just wanna stay in bed like we were young. But with the break of dawn, I just keep thinking, is it reverie? Soaked up in your love by the papaya tree. As we get old, would you be mine or just remember me? Is it real or is it reverie? Hooked in this dance, put the work in my hands, turn the odds in my favor. Can't read our pulse, but the road that's confusing is the beauty of nature. We made mistakes, but we learn from the dance, so we grooving on. We end up with fog on the windows, we're having fun. Write our names on them, I just wanna stay in bed like we were young. But with the break of dawn, I just keep thinking, is it reverie? Soaked up in your love by the papaya tree. As we get old, would you be mine or just remember me? Is it real or is it reverie? Reverie. Reverie. Reverie.
Birds have left the trees, the light pours onto me. I could feel you lying there all on your own. We got here the hard way, all those words that we exchange. Is it any wonder things get broke? 'Cause in my heart and in my head, I'll never take back the things I said. So high and bold, I feel it coming down. She said, in my heart and in my head, tell me why this has to end. Oh no, oh no, I can't save us. Like Atlantis we fall. We build this town on shaky ground. I can't once have fled. The hurt just leaves me scared, losing everything I've ever known. It's all become too much. Maybe I'm not built for love. If I knew that I could reach you, I would go. It's in my heart and in my head. You can't take back the things you said. So high on both, I feel it coming down. She said, in my heart and in my head. Tell me why this has to end. Oh no, oh no. I can't save us. My Atlantis we fall. We build this town on shaky ground. I can't save us. My Atlantis, oh no. We build it up to pull it down. Yeah, we build it up and we build it up. Yeah, we build it up to pull it down. And we build it up and we build it up. And we build it up to pull it down. I can't save us. My Atlantis we fall. We build this town on shaky ground. I can't save us. My Atlantis, oh no. We build it up to pull it down.
I see you calling. I didn't wanna leave you like that. It's 5 in the morning, yeah. 100 on the dash. 'Cause my wheels are rolling. Ain't taking my foot off the gas. And it only took me one night to see the end of the line. Staring deep in your eyes. Dancing on the edge, about to take it too far. It's messing with my head, how I mess with your heart. If you wake up in your bed, alone in the dark, I'm sorry. Gotta leave before you love me. 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 But when I leave the party behind, don't care if they notice. Yeah, no. I'll just catch a ride. I'd rather be lonely, yeah, than wrapped around your body too tight. Yeah, I'm the type to get naked, won't give my heart a full breaking. 'Cause I'm too gone to be staying. Dancing on the edge, but to take it too far. It's messing with my head, how I mess with your heart. If you wake
how you look to me. You wouldn't believe if I told you. You would keep the compliments I throw ya. But you're so full of shit. Tell me it's a bit. Oh, say you don't say it. Your mind's polluted. Say you wanna quit. Don't be stupid. And I don't know what I'm crying for. I don't think I could love you more. Might not be love, but baby, I don't wanna say goodbye. We should still get it on. Till the light in my eyes.
Everyone, please begin to take your seats. The program will begin in 10 minutes. Everyone, please begin to take your seats. The program will begin in 10 minutes.
Yeah. Why you calling at 11:30 when you only wanna do me dirty? But I hit right back 'cause you got that, yeah. Why you always wanna act like lovers, but you never wanna be each other's? I say don't look back, but I go right back and all of a sudden I'm hypnotized. You're the one that I can't deny. Every time that I say I'm gonna walk away, you turn me on like a light switch when you're moving your body around and around. Now I don't wanna fight this. You know how to just make me want you. Turn me on like a light switch when you're moving your body around and around. You got me in a tight grip. You know how to just make me want you, baby. Do you love it when you keep me guessing? When you leave and then you leave me stressing. But I can't stay mad when you walk like that, no. Why you always wanna act like lovers, but you never wanna be each other's? I said don't look back, but I go right back and all of a sudden I'm hypnotized. You're the one that I can't deny. Every time that I say I'm gonna walk away, you turn me on like a light switch when you're moving your body around and around. Now I don't wanna fight this. You know how to just make me want you. Turn me on like a light switch when you're moving your body around and around. You got me in a tight grip. You know how to just make me want you, baby. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on and show me how you do. You want, you want, you want, you want, you wanna keep me wanting you. Wanting you, girl. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on and show me how you do. You want, you want, you want, you want, you wanna keep me wanting you. Turn me on like a light switch when you're moving your body around and around. Now I don't wanna fight this. You know how to just make me.
Your encounter has ended.
You have 2 minutes remaining.
I must be favored to know, yeah. I take my hands and afraid to lie. It's the way that we could ride. It's the way that we could ride. Think I'm meant to win another life, so break me up another time. You're up around me and you give me life, and that's why night after night I'll be loving you right. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 7 days a week. Every hour, every minute, every second. You know night after night I'll be loving you right 7 days a week. You love when I jump right in. All of me, I'm a foreign. Show you what devotion is. Deeper than the ocean is. Wind it back, I'll take it slow. Leave you with that afterglow. Show you what devotion is. Deeper than the ocean is. It's the way that we could ride. It's the way that we could ride. Think I'm meant to win another life, so break me up another time. You're up around me and you give me life, and that's why night after night I'll be loving you right. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday,
Everyone,
Thursday,
please
Friday,
begin to take your seats.
every
The
hour,
program
every
will begin
minute,
in
every
5
second.
minutes.
You know night after night I'll be loving you right 7 days a week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 7 days a week. Every hour, every minute, every second. You know night after night I'll be loving you right 7 days a week.
Tight to take control, tight to take your soul. Take your phone and put it in the camera roll. Leave them clothes at the door. What you ain't for? Better come and hit your goal. He jumping in both feet. Going to the sun up, we ain't getting no sleep. 7 days a week, 7 different sheets, 7 different angles. I could be your fantasy. Open up, say ah. Come here, baby, let me swallow your pride. What you want, I can match your vibe. Hit me up and I'ma cha-cha slide. You make Mondays feel like weekends. I make him never think about cheating. Got you skipping work and meetings. Let's sleep in, yeah.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 7 days a week. Every hour, every minute, every second. You know night after night I'll be loving you right 7 days a week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 7 days a week. Every hour, every minute, every second. You know night after night I'll be loving you right 7 days a week.
I don't wanna talk right now. I just wanna watch TV. I'll stay in the pool and drown, so I don't have to watch you leave. I put on Survivor just to watch somebody suffer. Maybe I should get some sleep. Sinking in the sofa wall, they all betray each other. What's the point of anything? All of my friends are missing again. That's what happens when you fall in love. You don't have the time, you leave them all behind. You tell yourself it's fine, you're just in love. Don't know where you are right now. Did you see me on TV? I'll try not to starve myself just because you're mad at me. And I'll be in denial for at least a little while. What about the plans we made? The internet's gone wild, watching movie stars on trial. Now all of my friends are missing again, 'cause that's what happens when you fall in love. The blood of the tide, you leave them all behind, and you tell yourself it's fine, just
Please take your seats. The program begins now.
It's so wonderful to see everyone dressed up. Just wanted to say that. So I welcome you to the program completion ceremony of the DeSales University Physician Assistant class in 2024. This is a momentous occasion, as this is our 25th graduating class. A testament to the enduring legacy of our PA program. With this class, including our graduates today, there are now 1,432 DeSales Physician Assistant Program graduates. I'm immensely proud of the class of 2024, who have shown exceptional dedication and perseverance. You have grown from early PA students to competent clinicians, and your hard work is commendable. I want to take a moment to acknowledge and introduce the leaders of DeSales University who have been instrumental in the success of our PA program. Dr. Terry Wignott, our provost. Dr. Robert Blumenstein, Dean of Undergraduate Education and Associate Provost. And a special thanks to Ronald Nordone, who's been our Dean of Graduate and Adult Education, as well as the division head of the Healthcare Division. He's been instrumental in our daily running of our program, so I want to thank them very much. We are truly blessed to have such exceptional leadership at DeSales University, and I want to extend my heartfelt thanks to all of you for your unwavering support of our program. Dr. Decker, would you begin with the invocation?
Today we are gathered here to celebrate our graduates. Along their journey towards graduation, there have been many who aided, supported, and inspired them, and we celebrate them also. Today is a blessing, and we thank God for his guidance in the past, present, and future. Amen.
Thank you, Dr. Decker. Anyone who knows me knows that I am a big fan of Abraham Lincoln, so I'd like to start with a quote. Commitment is what transforms a promise into reality. It is the words we speak, boldly of your intentions, the actions speak louder than words. And it is making the time when there is none, coming through time after time, year after year. Commitment is the stuff character is made of, the power to change in the face of things. It is the daily triumph of integrity over skepticism. I picked this quote because the DeSales PA program really embodies this quote. We work profoundly hard as a team, both faculty and staff, to educate our physician assistant students to become future clinicians, so they may be appropriately care for their patients. We are a team, we are a family, and we have the best faculty and staff. This program's success is a result of our collective efforts and shared commitments to our students. I would like to introduce this incredible team. Please stand and remain standing and be recognized for your unwavering support and dedication. Melissa Brown, Bernie Childs, Susie Cressman, Dr. Jean Decker, Jessica Farrell, Julie Ferraro, Samantha Gambler, Melissa Gilroy, Chris Hall, Dr. Alan Heckman, Wendy Huntz, Gabrielle Knight, Bobby Marici, Ashley Phillips, Jessica Schwartz, who's in the back, Laura Schwendeman, Dr. Barry Silver, Jackie Snyder, and Kate Yoglowski. Thanks, everybody. I would also like to recognize Dr. Alan Berger, who's one of our very regular adjuncts in the anatomy lab. And I'd also like to recognize Director of the Simulation, Becky Stein. I don't know if she's here, but our Sim Center supports us tremendously. Thank you to the whole team. I am proud to work with you, and you inspire me daily. Another reason our program is strong is that we respect the university as well as our own program's mission in our daily decisions and activities. I'd like to share with you the DeSales Physician Assistant Program mission. The mission of the Physician Assistant Program is consistent with the enduring Christian humanist traditions of DeSales University and seeks to graduate physician assistants who dedicate themselves to the total well-being of the patient. Graduates of the program will deliver competent and compassionate healthcare, including preventative services and wellness education to patients of diverse populations in a variety of settings. They will consider the patient holistically in the context of family, community, and society, and incorporate ethical principles into a patient-focused practice. They will serve their patients by using evidence-based medicine and promoting lifelong learning in the profession. Our students and soon-to-be graduates are very important extension of our program because they're the ones that are taking care of patients in the community. Each of our graduates have been influenced by every member of our faculty and staff who have carefully looked out for you, mentored you, and provided for your education. I would ask that the soon-to-be graduates keep in touch because we really miss you when you leave and start your career, and we love to hear about how well you're doing. Another essential part of our program is our clinical preceptors. Each student in our program has 9 clinical rotations during their clinical year. Students also have clinical experiences in their didactic year, including Friday morning rotations, as well as the DeSales Free Clinic. These preceptors, physicians, physician assistants, nurse practitioners, provide clinical education, supervision, and evaluation of the students in the clinical setting. They guide and mentor our students. Clinical education is absolutely crucial for our students to excel in medicine, and we are very thankful for their involvement. I'd like to welcome to the podium Melissa Brown, Director of Didactic Education, for the induction of new members into Pi Alpha, the National Physician Assistant Honor Society.
Welcome, everyone. So Pi Alpha is a society that is organized to promote and recognize PA students, graduates, and faculty. Membership signifies inductees' significant academic achievements and honors them for their leadership, research, community, professional service, and related activities. The society also encourages a high standard of character and conduct among awardees. Full-time PA faculty with 3 years of experience with a PA program who have fulfilled the criteria of distinguished scholarship and leadership or service to physician assistant programs are eligible as well. 11 of our faculty are distinguished members of Pi Alpha. Students must have a minimum of a 3.5 GPA and no more than 15% of a graduating class may be inducted. As your name is called, please stand and come to the podium. Please hold your applause until all have been called. The 10 student inductees this year: Alyssa Arain, Sarah Benzinger, Emily Briggs, Bailey Brown, Danielle DeGrande, Delaney Klinger, Stephanie Munich, Claire Pedroza, Hannah Tobin, and Mallory Vicindamoni. So individuals who have rendered distinguished scholarship, leadership, and professional service to the PA profession are considered for honorary status. This year, our PA program awards its first honorary inductee to Bernie Childs. Bernie will be retiring at the end of August, and we are so thankful for all that she has done for our program. You will be missed. Please join us in congratulating our students and honorary Pi Alpha Student Society Awards inductees.
Okay, now we'd like to do some recognition of student leaders in our program. I'd like to invite Chris Hall and Jessica Schwartz to the podium.
Intro music.
I do. I like it. Well, hello, everybody, and welcome. Tonight, Jess and I have the pleasure to recognize the members of the DeSales Challengeable team. So when I say your name, please stand and remain standing for recognition. Stephanie Munich. Sharon Van Omeren. Mason Everett. And Joe Theory. So Jess and I had the pleasure of coaching this exceptional group of students for the National Medical Challenge Bowl, which is a Jeopardy-style competition that takes place at state and national competitions. Now, we all know how difficult our P2 year is. They spend, all these students, every one of them, spend their days out here, out on clinicals all day, and out all night you're studying, you're doing assignments for class. So finding the time each week to meet with us, to practice, to travel to competitions, I hope you found it all as valuable and enjoyable as we both did.
So, of course, we can say that this team has a lot of knowledge. In case you hadn't heard, they did place 3rd out of just about 100 teams at the national competition. That's pretty good. Not too shabby. And outside of that knowledge, I think the other thing that we wanted to speak to is just how enjoyable they were to work with, how much fun we had traveling with them, how well they worked together. We want to thank them, of course. We want to thank the other students that came to practices pretty regularly. There were a lot of you that were there on a routine basis. And then we want to thank the program, of course, for supporting us and for the students and for all of you for participating.
I would now like to invite Susie Cressman, who is the director of the Free Clinic, to recognize the student members of the board.
Good afternoon, everyone. It's wonderful to see you and see the smiles. All your hard work has paid off, and thank you, families, for supporting your children, your spouses, your friends in this long 2 years of PA studies. Today, I just want to recognize the student board that works in the DeSales Free Clinic. The DeSales Free Clinic is a student-run clinic, and so our student from the first year and the second year form boards, and they work with me and with the faculty and with the board of directors and our volunteer preceptors to run a small clinic inside of the Allentown Rescue Mission. We take care of gentlemen experiencing homelessness, and the students have been a dynamic part of making that successful. So I would like Justin Hunsinger to stand up. Hannah Tobin. Kat McCarthy. Carolyn Fawn. Allison Lloyd, Paige Petrie. Did I say that right? I apologize if I didn't say that right. Maisie Marco, Hannah Laychok, Zoe Katan, Mason Everett, Ian Michaels, Katie Dodge, Veda Pontowski, Samantha Klump, and Joe Theory. So I just want to say that all of these students have worked together with the first year board to make the clinic what it is today. They took extra time out of their clinical year to show up at the clinic, to guide the sessions at the clinic, and they grew in their knowledge of how to care for the gentleman experiencing homelessness, and they were very sensitive and empathetic and caring in a way that the gentleman really needed to be cared for. They'd show up with smiles, there was lots of chatter, and the gentleman loved every minute of the care. Just the other night I was there with Dr. Dale alone, and they're like, where are the students? And they were so happy that you're graduating. They wished you success in your careers, and your impact on their life may seem insignificant at times, but it's powerful, and it inspires them to be all that they should be as well. So thank you for all your hard work, your creativity, and all the time and maturity that I've seen over the years as you've worked with me. So thank you very much.
I'd like to invite Jessica Farrell, who will come to the podium and recognize the PA Olympic student leaders.
Hi, y'all. So the PA Olympics is a long-standing tradition at DeSales that has been led by my former friend and colleague, Jane Arenas. It started in 2003, and this event brings together PA students from different schools to collaborate on community service projects. Our students work together to raise money and awareness for a chosen charity. I want to recognize this year's incredible volunteer leaders, Paige Kaju Peachtree and Rachel Herman. Their dedication to coordinating teams, fundraising, and representing our school was exceptional. Thanks to their efforts, over $24,000 was raised for Black Gives Back, a Philadelphia nonprofit. I'd also like to acknowledge our team that competed in Philadelphia and built Lego replicas of the Chinese Friendship Bridge. Jess Schwartz and I hope that you had as much fun as we did. We hope you keep up the fantastic work and your commitment to the community service.
I'd like to invite back to the podium Chris Hall, who will recognize class officers.
So, good evening again, graduates, family, and friends. Today I have the pleasure now of introducing you all to the officers of this great class of 2024. So when I say your name, please stand and remain standing to be recognized. The President, Jillian Hendricks. Vice President, Graduate, Kevin Valdez. I apologize, that was Vice President Graduate was Sarah Vitezzi. And our Vice President Undergrad was Kevin Valdez. Sorry about that. So nervous up here, guys, tight. Secretary, Alexandra Gilardi. Treasurer, Hannah Lychuk. Our Student Academy Representative, Kyle Horshevsky. Our Student Academy Representative Alternate, Morgan Saraf. Our outreach chairs, Mason Everett and Jordan Judd. PA Chapter Student Rep, or HRD Rep, is Katie Dodge. Historian, Danielle DeGrande. Our PUPS President, Morgan Saraf, again. Our PUPS VP, Jenna Hunsinger. Our PUPS Secretary, Kevin Valdez. Our PUPS Treasurer, Matthew Balkley. Social Chair, Alexandra Harvey. Our class mentor, Veda Pantoski. Health and Wellness Chair, Hannah Tobin. And our Green Chair, Grace Fort.
You have 2 minutes remaining.
Oof, right? Some flashbacks. I'm sure that brought flashbacks to everybody in this room. So 2 minutes remaining. I think I can do this. So this group of students standing before you worked tirelessly throughout their time here at DeSales to really make an impact on their community and to improve the experience for their classmates. Life in Gambit 155 was always interesting, from potlucks to dress-up days, and I assure you, that the white coats are going to look much better than that gray grout fit days that you used to do. They held Halloween costumes and somehow convinced just about all of us up here to let you throw pies at us for fundraisers. Their efforts to keep us organized and motivated through the most academically challenging year of our life was beyond other. So before my time ends, I just want to thank you all for making the last 2 years eventful. And
Your encounter has ended.
all right, so you know what that means. I gotta wash my hands. Gonna thank each and every one of you for your hard work, and I'm gonna leave the room.
I would now like to welcome Melissa Gilroy to the podium for her keynote presentation.
For all the times we stressed you out, this is your payback, okay? So good afternoon, everybody. By way of introduction, my name is Melissa Gilroy, otherwise known around here as Mel G, and I am a proud DeSales PA program alumni, as well as a didactic faculty member. I'm honored to represent our faculty and staff in offering my sincere congratulations to our graduates and gratitude to all of you who supported them in their journeys to today's completion ceremony. This process, not easy, right? In PA school, we give you 2 years to learn countless things about medicine. We start out in didactic year, as Alan always says, we're gonna build a foundation. You had to learn in anatomy a whole new language. We also asked you to learn how to write an intro statement to start your patient notes, how to take vital signs like a pulse and a blood pressure. Seems kind of simple now, doesn't it? But you progressed to learn more about each body system, how it works, what happens when it doesn't, how to detect that dysfunction, and what to do to treat it. You learned how to explore ethical issues, interpret diagnostic laboratory tests, read an EKG, kinda, and an abdominal CT scan. I'm sure they're proficient at EKG. They all pass senior summative. And you also learned what criteria are needed to diagnose numerous psychiatric disorders. And you took that whole foundation of medical learning into your clinical year, and you built on it while learning how to apply it to the care of your patients. You did so much learning about medicine in the last 2 years. But speaking with many of you over the past several days has shown me that not only did you learn about medicine, but just how much more about life you learned in your time at DeSales. So I want to share with you some of my thoughts, which are inspired by some of your thoughts, about what else you take with you when you leave today as a DeSales PA program graduate. First, I hope that you will continue to learn with and from each other. When I asked some of you what you'll remember most about PA school, so many of you mentioned the people you connected with. You talked about appreciating the support of a phone call to your parents, your friends, your siblings, and I'm willing to bet there were a lot of those phone calls. But you emphasized how valuable these folks around you were in your journey. So look around at your classmates and now colleagues. These are the few people who truly understand the experience of the class of 2024 at DeSales. You had pool parties, pickup volleyball games and soccer games. You played Mario Kart between classes and went golfing together. You created study groups, shared notes and Quizlets. You celebrated victories, small and large, cried tears of frustration and joy, and shared your vulnerabilities when you were scared and didn't trust yourself. Beyond that, you opened your hearts to hearing each other's stories and engaged in respectful dialogue over challenging conversations. Beyond all the academics, this is what makes me most proud of you. You heard the perspectives of a U.S. Marine when Colton shared his experiences in the military. You learned sign language and more about deaf culture from Alex. You listened while several of your classmates shared stories of how world events impact their family and friends. Author and social scientist Adam Grant tells us, a key to lifelong learning is to see everyone you meet as a potential teacher. No one has a monopoly on wisdom. Each interaction is a chance to question old assumptions and gain new perspectives. Collecting lessons from others is the fastest way to fill gaps in your own experience. So while you were busy acquiring medical knowledge, you were also strengthening your capacity to be a friend, developing crucial skills that will make you a better colleague, and absorbing valuable lessons in how much we have to learn from each other. I hope you carry this with you into your workplace, letting your patients' experiences and values help you guide them in patient-centered medical decision-making. Another thing several of you mentioned when asked to reflect about your time in PA school is the importance of the second thing I'm leaving you with today, which is prioritize your wellness. There's no one in this room that would question the amount of time and dedication it takes to be a successful PA student. The life of a PA student is tough, and I wish I had better news, but life doesn't necessarily get easier after PA school. It's just a different kind of hard. You may replace class time with clinic time, studying time with community involvement. You may join a club, a team, a band, and at some point, many of you may include partners, children, or caring for your aging parents into your life. All of these things will require your time, attention, and dedication. You've spent the last 2 years demonstrating the importance of prioritizing the things that ground you. Some of you learned the lesson the hard way, faculty included, and luckily find yourself fatigued, frustrated, exhausted. I encourage you to identify the things that bring you joy and strengthen, or at this point maybe reestablish, your relationship with the things in the time you have before you start working. Whether it's a focus on your physical health, we know the Landry brothers probably have tea times already planned for the upcoming week. Cooking a nourishing and delicious meal, deepening your spirituality, traveling, reconnecting with something creative like music or art. Find and prioritize the time for these things and continue to make space for them as you move into this next phase of your life. Your patients and those around you deserve you at your best. And the final thing I hope you remember from your time at DeSales, and this is an important one, I want you individually to know this. You can do hard things. Not only can you do hard things, I'd ask you to consider that none of us as healthcare providers are wired to run away from things that are hard. We couldn't be here if we were. We told you in orientation week to get comfortable being uncomfortable, and we made good on that promise, challenging you each time you learned a new skill to try out another skill, to be terrible at things the first, second, third time you tried something new, but in time, with practice and effort, you did it. PA school is difficult because being a PA is sometimes difficult. The work you will do matters to your team, to your patients, and to their loved ones. Undoubtedly, you will continue to face hard things as a PA. There'll be new skills and procedures to learn, new relationship dynamics to navigate. You will find yourself needing to advocate for yourself, for your patients, and for your colleagues. But we are not wired to run away from these things, uncomfortable as they may make us. When facing a difficult situation, I ask you to remind yourself that the only way out is through. You have a history of successfully completing difficult things, and you can continue to do that. In fact, it's exactly what I told myself this morning as I was working on this speech. The only way out of this thing is through, and I promise we are almost done. There was a physician in the late 19th century named Edward Livingston Trudeau who founded a hospital of sorts, otherwise known as a sanitarium, in the Adirondacks for patients living with TB. That's tuberculosis, for those that have not sat through Dr. Silver's lectures. At that time, there were no anti-tuberculous drugs available. I know if I asked you now, you could all name them for me. But instead of medications, Trudeau focused on treating patients with time spent outside in the cold air, nutritious meals, plenty of rest, and according to information provided by the Trudeau Institute, a positive attitude. Dr. Trudeau is credited with the wording regarding our role as healthcare providers: to cure sometimes, to relieve often, to comfort always. We are extremely blessed with the opportunity to be PAs. It's an amazing profession that we get to do these things for our patients. We have the privilege to bear witness to great joy at the birth of a baby, at the cure of a disease, or relief from a distressing symptom. And also the privilege to stand with our patients and their families to comfort when a life is lost or a condition can't be relieved or cured. These things are hard. Don't run away from the hard stuff. Don't run away from suffering, because you can do hard things, and I know that you will. One of the best parts of this job as a PA educator is the opportunity to train the intelligent, compassionate, kind individuals in front of me today, from students, not just to graduates, but to colleagues. And so to the class of 2024, today, as we celebrate all your accomplishments, I want to be the first to welcome you to join us in the PA profession. May your future be bright as you continue to learn from others, prioritize your wellness, and remember that you can do hard things. Thank you.
Thank you, Melissa, for your wonderful words that had something for everyone. We would now like to move on to the presentation of special awards. When a student's name is called, we ask you to come up to the podium. Dr. Decker will present the Medical Director Award.
Every year at graduation, I have the honor of presenting the Medical Director's Award to the graduate who has the highest GPA over the 2 years of PA education. All the graduates will attest to the academic grind during the last 2 years. I admire each graduate's fortitude and persistence to achieve academic success and graduation today. Earlier this week, I kidded one of the PA staff and asked if there has ever been more than one recipient of the Medical Director's Award in 1 year. I think there was one time in the past when we had 2 recipients. Well, this year we have 3. The 3 recipients of the Medical Director's Award, all with a GPA of 3.98. Yes, wow. Okay. Are Alyssa Orang, Bailey Brown, and Hannah Tobin.
That is a first. We've never had a 3-way tie before. I'd like to invite to the podium Dr. Barry Silver, who will present the Clinical Medicine Award.
Thanks, Kathy. So good afternoon, everyone, and guys, congratulations. Very nicely done. And I have to say that I'm impressed by your happy, smiling faces today. But I'm a little surprised that we never saw this joy in the lecture hall across the street. So the Clinical Medicine Award. So for the guests here, clinical medicine is an 8-credit course given each semester of the first year of grad school. And this class strives to give the students a thorough understanding of all the various diseases that they may encounter when they're out there practicing medicine. And mastering this course is really fundamental to being a competent healthcare provider. So When we were all trying to decide on the recipient of this award, we looked at students who excelled in this class their first year and then applied the knowledge they had acquired to take excellent care of the patients their second year. And as I look around you guys, I'm reminded that it was not an easy decision. There were lots of worthy candidates, but we had to pick one. So the student finally chosen to receive this award met these criteria with flying colors. The student actually attained the highest grade in this clinical medicine course each semester the first year. But what really stood out for this student was that near the end of the first semester, this student contracted COVID. And this student was forced to miss the scheduled date for this exam. And by the way, this exam is no joke, right? It's a 4-hour exam, 200+ questions, covers everything the entire semester. You guys are free to groan now if you want. I heard some groans there. Anyway, so rather than take an incomplete in this course, this student insisted in taking this exam at the end of finals week, even though she had just recovered from COVID, and even though she would need to take a week's worth of final exams in just a couple of days. All that being said, she actually scored the highest grade on the final exam as well. I was shocked. So during the clinical year, the second year, evaluations this student received included comments like, will make an excellent PAC, has an outstanding bedside manner and is very knowledgeable. It's been an absolute pleasure working with this student. Incredible, this is the last one, I'm almost done. Incredible student who will excel in any field they choose to make their career. Their work ethic, infectious smile, and infectious was all in caps, all capitals, which was kind of clever because this was given by an infectious disease specialist. Anyway, infectious smile and personality will bring so much joy to their patients and colleagues. So I'm very happy to announce the recipient of the Clinical Medicine Award is Hannah Topin.
Thank you, Dr. Silver. I'd now like to invite Melissa Gilroy back to the podium for the awarding of a new award this year.
This one's much shorter. The Dr. Wayne Stewart Award for Excellence in Anatomy is named for the DeSales PA program's second program director and former faculty member who was instrumental in the development of our anatomy lab in the Gambit Center, as well as the clinical anatomy and physiology curriculum provided in the didactic year. I know he would love to have been here tonight, but he's doing exactly what he should be doing in retirement, which is traveling the world. The recipient of this award has demonstrated a keen curiosity about human anatomy, as evidenced by their working knowledge of anatomy in the classroom and clinically, as well as their dedicated and detailed dissection work in the anatomy lab. This year's Dr. Wayne Stewart Award for Excellence in Anatomy is given to Paige Kaju Petrie.
I'd like to next invite Dr. Alan Heckman, the Chair of Medical Studies major, to present the next award.
Good afternoon. So my name is Alan Heckman. I'm one of the didactic faculty members here in the PA program. And I'd like to, at least personally, say to all of you, congratulations today. The Dr. Karen Walton Award is given by the didactic faculty to a student who is simply a joy to teach. Originally called the Faculty Award, this award was renamed a few years ago to honor our former provost, Dr. Karen Walton. Dr. Walton was not only a huge supporter of the PA program, but believed that it is the faculty that makes DeSales such a great institution. Now, while all of you were indeed a joy to teach, one particular student stood out. This person is a delight to work with, both inside and outside the classroom, and I have no doubt that they are going to be a great clinician. which is why it should be no surprise to anyone here that the recipient of this year's Dr. Karen Walton's Award is presented to Sarah Battizi.
Thank you, Dr. Heckman. We'll now invite Wendy Hans, the Director of Clinical Education, to present the Father Peter Leonard Award.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome. Thank you all for being here, and I'm so excited to be up here standing in front of you. So we've talked a lot about didactic awards and didactic education, but for the second 12 months of the PA program, the students participate in 9 5-week rotations. And so the Father Peter Leonard OSFS Award for Excellence in the Clinical Year is awarded by the clinical faculty members to the student who excelled in clinical rotations because of their enthusiasm, patient interactions, and preceptor collaborations. And I can tell you that this recipient this year, every rotation, we heard from the preceptors how amazing this student was. Not to say you weren't all amazing, but we do have to choose one. There's never been 2 of these. And so this year, the clinical faculty would like to award this to Kylie McNamee.
Thank you, Wendy. I would now like to invite Samantha Gambler to present the Self-Directed Learner Award.
Hi, everybody. I want to echo what my colleagues have been saying and congratulate all of you today. It is my privilege to present the Self-Directed Learner Award on behalf of the clinical faculty. This award is given each year to the student who has taken a proactive approach to clinical education. This student is motivated, self-directed, and has made the most of every opportunity. It is my privilege this year to present the Self-Directed Learner Award to Fida Jabir.
I now have the honor to present the Program Director's Award. The Program Director awards this to a student who, in my opinion, most exemplifies the compassion, knowledge, and ideals of the physician assistant profession and demonstrates values consistent with the Christian humanism of St. Francis de Sales. This individual entered our PA program as a graduate student after graduating from Penn State University. This student did exceptionally well throughout our program and received excellent evaluations from the clinical preceptors. One preceptor noted she was one of the best students we've had. She showed up on day 1, eager to learn. She sutured and presented patients like a practicing provider. She will be an amazing PA. We hope to have her join our team. One of the other items that I would like to share about this student is that every interaction with her has been positive. She always has a smile. She's a kind and empathetic young woman. I can't think of another better person in this graduating class who exemplifies the compassion, knowledge, and ideals of the physician assistant profession. She will soon start working in orthopedic surgery at St. Luke's University Health Network, and I know her patients will have the best medical care. This year, the Program Director's Award goes to Kara Fagerstrom. Now on to the part of the ceremony that everyone is awaiting for. I'd like to welcome Dr. Jean Decker and Bobby Marici, our Assistant Director, to the podium. I swear by Apollo the physician and Aeschylus the surgeon, likewise Hygeia and Panacea, and call all the gods and goddesses to witness that I will observe and keep this underwritten oath to the utmost of my power and judgment. These are the opening words of the Hippocratic Oath, written in the 4th century of Greece at the dawn of modern civilization. Probably written by adherents of Pythagoras by the Roman Empire, it had come to define the ethics of medicine. It was codified and honored by the priest physicians of the Middle Ages, and thus it was transmitted to us today. It has been somewhat modified through the modern crucible of world wars, but retains the same key provisions. All of the following are quotes from the original. Teach them this art, if they desire to learn it without fee and covenant. I will keep them from harm and injustice. What I may see or hear, I will keep to myself. In purity and in holiness, I will guard my life and my art. This oath remains a touchstone for the profession. In a few minutes, we will conclude the ceremony with the physician assistant professional oath to tie our students into this long and storied tradition. But first, we will award our students their white coats. In the Middle Ages, those in medicine wore black academic robes, and the academic title of doctor became synonymous with the profession. The white coats were acquired in the last half of the 19th century, when science became medicine's muse. Pasteur proved the germ theory of disease. Semmelweis and Lister developed antisepsis. Koch discovered the organism that caused the scourge of consumption. Walter Reed identified the organism as the carrier of yellow fever, and Osler and Halsted set up at Johns Hopkins in Baltimore the first medical school based on scientific principles. Thus, the laboratory coat, the long white smock of the scientist, was adopted by medicine as the outward symbol of the profession. Sometime later, this country developed a shortage of primary care physicians. At the same time, medics were returning from Vietnam with a wealth of experience but little academic training. Dr. Eugene Stead at Duke University had the brilliant idea of addressing these problems, creating the physician assistant profession. We have just celebrated the 59th anniversary of the start of the profession, with the first class beginning at Duke University. And since then, PAs have become an integral part of this country's healthcare. Though grounded in primary care, they have expanded to all specialties and all areas of medicine. We at DeSales are so proud to continue this tradition and are dedicated to encouraging the physician assistant profession in all its forms. So today, you, the graduating class members, are entering the realm of medicine, no longer a student, but still a learner. Today, we will replace your short student coats with the full-length coat of the attending, symbolizing your transition from student to practitioner of the ancient art of medicine. The certificate of completion you will receive represents the years of academic study and all the hard work you have put in to acquire the knowledge and the expertise to practice medicine. You are now engaged in something larger than yourself who will be very jealous of your time. I guarantee that you will be rewarded many times over if you dedicate yourself to this profession. As Hippocrates said over 2,400 years ago, if I fulfill this oath and do not violate it, may it granted to me to enjoy life and art, being honored with fame among all men to come. If I transgress it and swear falsely, may the opposite of this be my lot. I would like the graduates to please stand up. We are going to have you come to the podium when your name is called. You will get your white coat and your certificate, and then you will process down the other side.
We're going to have y'all kind of line the outside of the room there, and the second row can then follow as well so that our families can see the stage unobstructed. Alyssa Arain. Jamie Lee Bader. Mark Stephen Bartolacci. Sarah Benziger. Kaylin Boyd. Emily Jean Briggs. Bailey Elizabeth Brown. Matthew Bulkley. Paige E. Kaju Petrie. Alexa Chapman. Kyle Ronald Horshevsky. Danielle DeGrandi.
Dustin Durstein. Tessa Grace DeMasi. Katie Lynn Dodge. Allison Dunn. Mason C. Everett. Kara R. Fagerstrom. Carolyn R. Fahn. Grace Fort. Gretchen E. Fry. Caroline G. Gerritsen. Alexandra R. Gallardi. Alexandra Harvey. Jillian Hendricks. Rachel Herman. Kaylee Ann Holliger. Jenna Hunsinger. Justin E. Hunsinger. Fida Jabir. Wolf Jean-Baptiste. Jordan R. Judd. Zoe Caton. Delaney Catherine Klinger. Samantha M. Klump. Abigail R. Kuhn. Connor M. Landry. Nathan Landry. Hannah J. Laychak. Carly Rose Leventoff. Aubrey Bain Lip. Allison M. Lloyd. Maisie Marcotte. Julia Marie Marushak. Catherine Alyssa McCarty. Brandon McIntosh. Kylie Elizabeth McNamee. Ian Michaels. Stephanie Munich. Kendall Marie Murphy. Vincent Michael Nocella. Colton Parsons in absentia. Kylie Peets. Claire Podraza. Veda N. Pontoski. Catherine Ray. Madison Ryder. Sophia Marie Salamoni. Morgan Ashley Seraph. Arij Shawkat. Rachel Anna Squiret. Samantha Stars. Joe Theory. Hannah Tobin. Brandon Jason Trang. Cheyenne Yuhaschek Trest. Lily Jane Trexler. Alyssa Trin. Kevin Valdez. Sharon Van Ameren. Sarah Batisi. Mallory Visa Domini. Jean Yu. Jordan Zwetelitz. It is our honor to present to you the class of 2024.
Can I ask everybody to be seated as soon as the graduates are back to their seats? I apologize to Gretchen. The awards were connected and I couldn't get yours quick enough, so I hand delivered it, so I apologize. You now have the knowledge and the symbols to practice medicine. The legal certification will be handled by the state, where you decide to either reside or work or both. What remains is to internalize your dedication and commitment to the profession by reciting the physician assistant professional oath. I'd like to welcome Wendy Hans to the podium to lead you in this oath.
Look at you all in your white coats. That's amazing. Looking good. Looking good. So this oath completes the long progression from Hippocrates until today. Many of the provisions are identical to the original. Some have been updated for today's complex and more ecumenical world, but all require your dedication to the profession and mankind, your thinking outside of yourself and your daily concerns of finances and schedules, and your thinking of your patient first and foremost. So now I'm going to ask all of the graduates to please stand. Please, I hope you have your program because the oath is there. Now I'm going to ask you to turn around because we are PAs and we're going to be reading this with you. So what I would like you all to do is I will read a line, and then I would like you all to read the line until we get through. Thank you. I pledge to perform the following duties with honesty and dedication. I will hold as my primary responsibility the health, safety, welfare, and dignity of all human beings. I will uphold the tenets of patient autonomy, beneficence, non-maleficence, and justice. I will uphold the tenets of patient autonomy, beneficence, non-maleficence, and justice. I will recognize and promote the value of diversity. I will treat equally all persons who seek my care. I will hold in confidence the information shared in the course of practicing medicine. I will assess my personal capabilities and limitations, striving always to improve my medical practice. I will actively seek to expand my knowledge and skills, keeping abreast of advances in medicine. I will work with other members of the healthcare team to provide compassionate and effective care of patients. I will use my knowledge and experience to contribute to an improved community. I will respect my professional relationship with the physician. I will share and expand knowledge within the profession. These duties are pledged with sincerity and upon my honor. Thank you. Woo! All right. You may all sit down. Thank you. That was great. Thank you.
We will now have the students' presentation of the St. Jude Award for the class of 2024. Jillian Hendricks, I believe, is presenting.
Good afternoon, classmates, faculty, and staff, family, and friends. I want to thank you all immensely for joining us today in celebrating the accomplishments of the individuals seated before you. When my classmates and I began PA school, we were told that it should be viewed as a marathon rather than a sprint. We were told not to worry about the order in which we crossed the finish line, but to instead focus on ensuring that we all made it across that line together. Today, we arrive at that finish line, and it doesn't entirely matter whether we were first or last, whether we broke a sweat, whether we shed a few tears or more than a few, and whether we even took a few breaks to catch our breath along the way. This group of students has come a long way from the anxious and excited people that we were in August of 2022 when we came together for the first time in the Gambit Center. I was personally very shy at first, and I wasn't entirely sure how to interact with the new graduate students because I get nervous around new people. However, we quickly warmed up to one another and came to the realization that we are all on this journey together and that we would need as much help from one another as we could get. My classmates and I have made significant progress over the past 2 years in this program, but we were not always the confident and capable young individuals that you see before you today. In fact, we kept an anonymous running list of some of the embarrassing encounters that we had with our patients, some of which I'll share with you today. So for those of you who don't know, we complete standardized patient encounters with hired actors and actresses to assess our physical examination skills and bedside manner as we are learning. At times, we've forgotten to ask our standardized patients the entire review of systems or for any of their past medical history at all. We have even asked our standardized patients if our technique seemed right to them and admitted to them that we weren't entirely sure what to do before leaving the room. I personally mixed up my left and right multiple times and had to be corrected by the patient. Fortunately, we've made a great deal of progress and are now much better equipped to interact with our real patients. Aside from laughing at one another's embarrassing mistakes, I have many other fond memories of our class together. We wore our pajamas or our bedclothes to class. We taught Dr. Silver some new slang terms, which he has incorporated into his lectures. We spent hours in the anatomy lab late at night, just hours before an exam started, trying desperately to figure out which structures were certain muscles, nerves, or blood vessels. We casted, splinted, and even drew blood from one another. We held a PA prom. We got in trouble for a PA prom. We laughed, we cried, and we made some new lifelong friends. I've been asked several times in the past few months, what is the most important thing that you've learned in PA school? And while it's true that I've learned a lot of medicine, such as to always treat the underlying cause of the disease and to always get the echo, the most important thing that I learned is that life happens. I went into PA school thinking that it was going to be the hardest 2 years of my life, and that was no joke. I went to lectures, I studied, and I tried to absorb as much information as I possibly could. I sacrificed sleep and consumed copious amounts of caffeine to make up for it. All the while, life went on. Because just because you're in PA school doesn't mean that you're not going to go through a horrible breakup. It doesn't mean that you won't watch someone close to you get sick and go through treatment, or that you won't have physical or mental health struggles of your own. Just because you're in PA school doesn't mean that people close to you won't die. These are all circumstances that my classmates and I dealt with outside of school while trying to get by day in the classroom. My mother was diagnosed with cancer a few months ago, and much like anyone else, I wasn't exactly sure what this meant for me or for my education for that matter. I wasn't sure whether I was going to have to take some time off of school or whether I would be able to continue my education in general. However, despite all of my uncertainty, there was not a single doubt in my parents' minds that DeSales was the place that I needed to be. I mention this because I know that there is absolutely no way that I would be where I am today without the support of the 3 strongest people that I know: my mom, my dad, and my brother. The same is true for my classmates. No matter what personal or academic struggles they were facing, they were able to succeed with the support of those around them, whether they were classmates, faculty members, family, friends, or significant others. The number of people here in this room today and in the overflow room and who are listening to the event from home are a true testament to the unwavering support that allowed my classmates and I to not only survive the past 2 years, but to thrive. At this time, I would like to present the St. Jude Award. The St. Jude Award was created by the DeSales PA program class of 2011 and has been presented to 1 student in each class since then. This award is given to a student who has been nominated by their classmates and chosen by myself and the class vice presidents, Sarah Vitizzi and Kevin Valdez. The St. Jude Award is presented to an exceptional student who persevered through both academic and personal challenges during their time in PA school. This student conquered adversity with pride and determination and remained dedicated to the program by participating in class activities and serving as a role model to current and future students. The student that we have selected to receive this award is a student who has been open about their personal and academic challenges over the past 2 years. This student showed perseverance through difficult academic circumstances, always working hard and dedicating himself to studying. He additionally had immense responsibilities outside of the classroom setting, such as taking care of his farm, to which he continued to devote his remaining time. No matter what he was going through in his own life, this student managed to use his humor to give his classmates a boost and was always willing to lend a helping hand. Prior to PA school, he served in the US Navy as a medic and learned a lot through that experience. He shared his stories and medical knowledge with classmates, even giving a presentation to the class on Veterans Day to allow us to learn more about the armed forces and the experiences that those individuals have. Although he is unable to be here today in person, the DeSales PA program class of 2024 presents the St. Jude Award to Colton Parsons. I would now like to call forward our program director, Kathy Earhart. On behalf of the class of 2024, we would like to present a gift to the faculty and staff to show our gratitude for their continued dedication to our education over the past 2 years. When they aren't teaching us new topics in lecture or grading our many exams and assessments, they can be found working clinically and expanding their own medical knowledge. Our staff works diligently to make this program as good as it can be for its students and to teach us everything that they possibly can, demonstrating that they truly want us all to succeed. Their commitment to our education speaks volumes to their dedication to medicine as a whole and the passion that they have for helping others. On behalf of the entire class, thank you so much to all of our faculty and staff. We would additionally like to present a gift to 1 faculty member in particular who announced recently that she would be retiring at the end of this year. Bernie Childs is an essential member of our faculty who works tirelessly to coordinate all of our Friday morning rotations throughout didactic year and all of our rotations for clinical year as well, which is certainly no easy feat. To put things in perspective, Bernie ensures that roughly 70 different students have 70 different places to be every single day. Bernie, we would like to give you a gift on behalf of all of the students that you've taught throughout the years to show our extreme appreciation for all the work that you do behind the scenes to make our clinical rotations go so smoothly for us. Thank you so much. The DeSales PA program is among the top PA programs in the country, and for good reason. The faculty are dedicated to preparing their students to go into the field and provide quality medical care, and its students work diligently for years to build a strong knowledge base and hone their skills. I want to express my utmost appreciation for both this university and for this program, because I genuinely believe that they shaped me into the person that I am today. I'm incredibly proud to be a part of this astonishing group of students, and I'm excited to see what the future holds for all of us. Congratulations to all of you on your accomplishments once again. Thank you.
Thank you, Jillian. That was wonderful. I'd like to welcome to the podium Jess Farrell, Bernie Childs, Jackie Snyder, and Kate Yaglowski, please. Ladies support our PA program as well as our students. Our program would not run without them. Our program would not have a beautiful graduation ceremony without them. So I wanted to say thank you to Jess, Bernie, Jackie, and Kate for all they do. So before I give my closing remarks, I just wanted to call your attention. Well, I wanted to do two things. Since our recent storm, our university had a little bit of a leak in our building here. So normally we are in the whole facility, but we are out here and to the side because there was water coming in from the ceiling. So that's why it's set up a little bit different. I apologize for that, but Hurricane Debbie had other decisions that I couldn't help with. So the other thing I would like to do is that I would like the graduates to stand up and face their family and friends and say thank you with a round of applause. Thanks, everybody. So finally, I'd like to say congratulations to the DeSales PA program class of 2024. I'd like to thank all of you for coming to the completion ceremony for this class. We're very happy to celebrate our graduates and their accomplishments. We're all very proud of them, as you can tell. We welcome all of you to join us in the adjoining rooms for the reception to follow. Thank you.